Hey guys, it's Brennan the Paleo Dude, and welcome back to another Jurassic World unboxing and review video. Today we'll be taking a look at the Power Devour Tyrannosaurus Rex from the new Jurassic World Rebirth lineup. Now this figure finally dropped in Canada. I picked this guy up at the Real Canadian Superstore, and they had a really good deal on it. If you collect points at that store, you could get a discount, and I had racked up $20 in points, so I got $20 off. And this figure is absolutely fantastic. I've been dying to grab this one. I haven't seen it anywhere. When I was down in the States getting these two guys, the D-Rex and Spino, I did not see it. I was wondering when it would come out, and it has finally arrived in Canada, so this is fantastic. It has two modes of action. You can control the tail, which controls the head. It twists around, it goes up and down, and it has a Chomp and Devour feature with a glowing red light. And I remember when the movie was coming out, and one of the news articles covering the sneak peeks and previews said that there'd be a fire-breathing T-Rex. They, I think, referred to the D-Rex as a metaphor for it looking monstrous, but this toy feature with the red lights made it seem like the T-Rex would breathe fire in the movie. Now, obviously, that was not the case, but it was kind of funny that there was coincidentally having a red light shine its mouth. Now, the mouth doesn't close fully on this figure. I checked the rest of them. It kind of stops at a certain point, but the action feature still is pretty cool. When you hold down the tongue, it chomps, and when you tap the tongue once, it just does a roar. Oh. Or not. Okay, anyways. But yeah, you can control the head. It's really neat. And this is a massive figure, like, holy cow. If we compare it to the basic Rex figure, tail to tail, it is so much larger. Absolutely massive. We'll compare it to the Spino and D-Rex in a minute. So the box art's really cool. It's got all those caution tapes, warning, all that jazz. I think they did a fantastic job on that. So let's see, I'm pretty sure the foot is held in by something, so we're gonna have to open it up, do surgery on the box. Let's see, push this in. And there's a battery replacing. That's all we need, yep, okay. Yeet the box. The feet are tiny on this thing. I'm so used to the old Jurassic World figures with the massive feet. These ones are so small in comparison. Ooh, and they've got white and black scan codes similar to the first line of Jurassic figures back in 2018. I think that's really neat. And this is a beefy figure. The arms are very thick, very robust, and so is the head. It's a very wide figure. It's got a lot of bulk to it. The body's quite wide. The legs are pretty thick. I love that they sculpted in a bunch of scratches on the legs as well. And the control feature on the head is great. I just wish that there was something on the tail that could activate the head. It's kind of awkward because it's stuck open like that. I wish the chomping feature had some sort of button back here, but instead you've got to do that with the tongue. Which, I mean, that's not bad, because if you wanted to have it say chomp another figure, you could just tap the tongue on it. And I don't think the mouth closes when it's around something. Hold on. Yeah. That's pretty neat. Okay, so again, like I said, it is just beastly compared to the other basic Rex figure. Very, very large. So I do also love the natural colors. It's got a very nice green to it. And the black on the head and down the back with the brown is a nice touch. Another little nitpick that would have just made it perfect, would have made it absolutely perfect if it had color on the tail. Just a little bit of striping down the tail would have went such a long way to making this figure feel 100% complete. it's not too apparent. Maybe if they tapered off the stripes a little bit, but it just feels so abrupt. And I'm so used to the rest of the figures having that issue where the tail doesn't have paint that it, again, would have just made it the perfect figure if it had those stripes. Because even the toes are painted. Like, that is so nice. Yeah, the feature's also pretty fun, but it's kind of awkward and janky in a few ways. I wish the button was on the tail, honestly. The neck kind of has a very limited range up and down. There's down, there's up, but the side-to-side range is really nice. You can go in for a bite to the side like that. And of course the legs have articulation, so you can rear it up like that. Now compared to the D-Rex, I think they're around the same length. Let's see. I was actually expecting the D-Rex to be a huge figure. The T-Rex is longer than the D-Rex, actually. If we put them tail tip to tail tip, the Rex comes out like just a tad bit longer, like that. So that's quite interesting, but kind of hip height, they're the same. Front height, they're kind of the same. So that's pretty interesting. They're basically the same size, just T-Rex is slightly longer. Now, Spino, I'm interested to see. And this is just incredible. 3 massive electronic dinosaurs, all from the same series, all completely different. It's just, wow. They really treated us with this new toy line. It's just fantastic. I just can't get over. They're all the same style. They all work really well together. All their colors are different. It's fantastic. And their action features are so unique and so fun. Let's see, Spino's length, tail tip to head. Oh, they are basically the same length. Spino is like literally just a few millimeters longer, just slightly. Like, if I put them, yeah, straight tail and everything, this much longer, this much longer. But yeah, so that is just incredible. Look at their size. They look really nice together. I can't wait for more Spino figures to come out. Hope they do the other 4. That'd be fantastic. But regardless, this figure is incredible. I can't wait to see what else Mattel puts out, but I would definitely use that as a stand-in for the Buck, T-Rex, the Bull, or the JP3 one. Just because the colors fit so nicely. They've got a really cool earthy tone, and it's a very bulky Rex. So there it is with the Spino. Put D-Rex in the back. Yeah, they look really nice together with their contrasting bulkiness. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing. It was very fun getting to see this Rex finally in person, and then of course picking it up and taking a look at all the cool features. The sculpt's definitely one of my favorite parts besides the coloration. The green's nice, but oh my god, the blacks and the browns just go so well with it. There's also like a little bit of brown on the lower jaw here, which is really nice. And of course the body sculpt and the detail, just like the rest of the lineup, is phenomenal, and they did an outstanding job with it. And their proportions are perfect. Large, chunky, small feet, big, thick arms, right? It just feels like a T-Rex, a really nicely done T-Rex. So, again, hope you guys enjoyed. Check out my previous videos if you haven't already, and stay tuned. I've got a lot more to unpack, including the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. So I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.